it'll be about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon in the Northern Hemisphere, I guess in America. My friends in Europe are probably going to bed right now, so happy Christmas. My friends here. Happy Boxing Day. I hope you all had a great Christmas. I did. And we're back on the beach. Holiday 100, working off the Christmas bulge, right? I am not controlled. I can't control myself. When there's good food to be eaten, you've got to eat. It's always my theory. Anyway, we've got to do a start with a jumping for joy and say great, like put our hands up in the air and like be grateful for the day that we get to live right now. I'll be back. Will I be back? Yeah, we'll be back. I'm going to leave you here for a second. I forgot my green juice. But you can do some meditation in the water, okay? You can just meditate for a second. I'll be back. drivers there. Hello. There we go. Can someone let me know if they can hear me? It is windy. What's new? Alright. We'll go down this way a bit. So I'm Dora, and I like to walk along the beach. This is my local beach. It's called Redcliffe Peninsula, southeast Queensland, Australia. Yeah, it's a bit overcast today. It is Boxing Day here in Australia, and for my friends in the Northern Hemisphere, it is Christmas Eve. Not Christmas Eve, it's actually Christmas Day. So happy Christmas to you guys individually. I don't know who you are, but happy Christmas. If you want to come say hello, tell me where you're from, tell me how your Christmas is. Love to know what you did. Always like to know what people do for their Christmas Day. If you're interested, I'll let you know what I did in Australia. I built a snow castle, a snowman. We don't even have snow here. Not in southeast Queensland anyway. But we made a snowman, which is really sand man, on the beach. We give him a Santa hat, a carrot nose. Hey Paul, morning, happy Boxing Day. I'm back at it. Where I last saw you yesterday, I ran for my dear life. The rain, oh my God, I made a paper, right? It was quite nice running in the rain. How was your night? Paul? I know you didn't watch a Christmas movie. Hey Mike, happy Christmas, mate. Since it's Christmas for you, I know you're not really celebrating that much, but it's you and your son, and you had a little bit of food. So what did you get up to? I'd love to know what you got up to, Paul. Hey Dixon, how you going? Sorry, I'd love to know what you got actually up to, Mike. I know you said you're not doing much, but what does that mean? I mean, a little bit of self-care. Did you do something that you want to do? I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty good for Christmas. We're overcast again today, Paul, but it's still cracking up to be a warm day. Very warm day. Just being mindful not to film people. Intentionally, anyway. You're out filming. Where are you filming? Tell us what the next adventure is, Mike. I'm having a little bit of natural sugar. Anyone a fan of nectarines? I'm a major fan of nectarines. Actually, I'm a major fan of fruit. Paul, you asked me one day when I was asking to ask questions and I'd answer them in 10 minutes. Haven't finished that series, but I got sidetracked. Paul asked me, what's your favourite fruit? Salak. Oh my gosh, Paul, I cannot wait to have some barley salak. And if you don't know what we're talking about, if you go to my videos, probably about 8 back, there's like a 10-minute video telling you about my favourite fruit, which is snake fruit. Yummy fruit, actually. It's still your video, everybody. What? Oh, it's still your video, everybody poops. Actually, funnily enough, guys, just turn off your ears, okay? This is Mike and me talking, okay? Me and Mike talking about our bodily functions in a camper van. So, obviously, it's a given. We're staying in a camper van. We haven't been able to find a house sit, and I don't want to, annoy my friends by living with them, right? So, I was thinking this morning. No joke. These are the things that go through my mind, Mike. Okay, now people watching this will be like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? I don't give a shit. Turn away. I already told you to turn your ears off. So, like, so I have my mum staying with me at the moment, right? Just for overnight. And, you know, I love your mum, okay? She'll watch this on the replay. So everyone say hi to my mum. But, like, it could be anyone staying in my house, right? I got up in the morning and I want to go wee, right? First thing in the morning, I want to go wee. Guess what? My mum's in the toilet. I'm like, God damn it. So I run downstairs. Diego hasn't got rid of the second toilet yet, but it's about to go. I said, are you on the toilet? He's like, no. You know, good morning to you too, you know. And I go to the toilet. Just a number one, guys. Or maybe, I don't know. You know, anyway, you don't need to know that story. But I was like, oh, thank God. Like, when you live by yourself, like, when you live in a house, you got these daily routines, right? Saying, auntie. Oh, I don't know. Hi, auntie? Okay. And like, if you only have one toilet, I know this is a very first world problem. I'm really, really sorry, okay? This is really showing my privilege. So, let me just finish this off, okay? I'm being very rude, I know. I'm showing my privilege, guys. I would normally not show homeless people, but they're actually not in there. They're actually in their tents. So, you know, this just shows the times, right? That people have to live in tents. You know, and these are very nice tents, actually. They would probably get donated from one of the local homeless groups that give tents away to people. And, you know, here I am talking about sharing a toilet. I mean, there's a privilege, right? That's the person you're listening to. Don't subscribe. I'm an absolute bitch. I'm talking about toilets and how having to share a toilet on my Boxing Day morning annoyed me. And I had to run downstairs and go to the other toilet. But that other toilet is about to get demolished. So Diego and I, we've already talked about this, that we're going to be fighting over the toilet. I don't know what it is that, you know, when you live together, why do you always have to go to the toilet at the same time? I don't know. It just happens, right? So, Mike, this is where my story comes, right? About you and your video about pooping. Sorry, everyone else. Not really sorry. So, I was thinking, right, we're going to spend 1 week. We're going to spend 1 week in a camper van, right? In a caravan park. And then the next, I don't know how many weeks, we're going to stay in my friend's backyard. And it's going to be fun. We're going to have, like, yeah, that's another story. Sidetracked. And this is my thing. This is what I'm thinking about this morning, right? No joke. I'm doing a meditation. I'm doing a meditation with Marie. I'm doing an abundance meditation. And this is the thing that's going through my head. Hey, Julie, how you going? Just close your ears for a second, Julie. Just close your ears, okay? I'm just having a conversation with Mike. And Mike in his camper, in his next video about pooping in the camper. Sorry, spoiler alert. So, Mike, I'm in this meditation. I'm doing a meditation motivation with Marie. And it's about abundance. And Dora's brain is thinking about staying in a camper van at a camper van park. And obviously we don't have a toilet in our camper van, just like Mike doesn't have a toilet in his camper van. And, you know, Mike stays in, you know, car park, so there's no toilet. If I was staying in a caravan park, that means it's really inconvenient, right, guys? You've got to get out of the camper van, you've got to go to the toilet, you've got to make sure you've got clothes on. I mean, I'm going to have clothes on, but, like, you know, it might not be appropriately dressed. So you have to put appropriately dressed clothes on to go to the toilet. It's very inconvenient. And I know, first world problem, guys, first world problems, I know. So Mike, in my meditation, I'm thinking about, like, okay, I need to bring the camper toilet. So I've already got the camper toilet box in a pile ready for when we have to move out of the house. So, yeah, I'm already thinking the same kind of lines you're thinking, Mike. I don't know if I'd poop in it, though. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I'd poop in it because it's not one of those, you know, hardcore toilet situations, as in, like, a good toilet system. It's just like a camper potty. Anyway, guys, it is very, very windy. Let's welcome in Julie. Hello, Julie. Merry Christmas, Julie. Oh, let me do this personally. Merry Christmas, Julie. And whoever else in the chat that I missed, Hello, Merry Christmas if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. Otherwise, in the Southern Hemisphere, it's Boxing Day. Boxing Day in Australia. And we are walking off the Christmas pudge. Because I had a crap load of food yesterday, guys. I don't know about you. Oh, it's Rudy! Hey, Rudy! Merry Christmas, Rudy. How are you, Rudy? And Bill! Hello, Bill! Merry Christmas, mate! I'd love to know what you guys got up to, right? Rudy, Bill, Julie, both, the three of them are in America. And Mike, you still haven't told us what you got up to. I've just been too sidetracked talking about toilets. Sorry. Not sorry. It's one of my favourite subjects, along with Mike. It's one of his favourite subjects. I guarantee, Mike, you're going to get lots of views on that video. Okay. I'm going to shut up now, guys. Mike, tell us about your Christmas. I know Mike didn't get up to a huge lot of stuff, but he's out filming. Did he have some nice food today? Julie, what did you get up to today, love? Are you house sitting at the moment? You're house sitting near your family? What is the story? Where are you celebrating Christmas? I'll just quickly tell you that yesterday I started the day off with a meditation, of course, and some reading of my book, some water, and then I came down here with Diego and we built a snowman on the beach, guys. I know it's not looking very snow-like at the moment. I mean, it never snows here, guys. Never snows. So, snowman is code for sandman. And if you're curious about how an Australian makes a snowman on the beach, if you click on a couple of the live, maybe 3 back, it actually says building a snowman. It's pretty funny, actually. You can watch that if you're bored. But otherwise, I would say no, don't watch it. Just believe that I made a snowman. And it was so much fun. So much fun. And you know the best thing about it was the people watching us make it. They were laughing and smiling and thinking, oh, that's so cute. It doesn't matter about how the snowman looks, right? It doesn't matter about how the snowman looks. It's about, the fun you do. And like the banter between Diego and I. We've been in a relationship for 8 years. You know what it's like, guys. I spent a lot of time by myself. I spent a lot of time with you guys, actually. And I spent a lot of time with my work friends, like my work clients. You don't spend a lot of time with your partner other than sleeping, right? So, it was a really, really good thing to spend some time together making a snowman. So that was a really nice Christmas thing to do, really. Okay, so Rudy. So guys, Rudy's referring to that he's not going to be around. I'm going to be on the Source 479, I think his challenge name is, which is Doran, my mate Doran from Maui. He does a live on a Saturday afternoon, and he calls it 5 Questions with the Source. And it's a regular thing every Saturday afternoon, and he has different people in our community come in and he interviews them. He gives them 5, pressing questions, talks about our channel, all that kind of things. It's a really nice thing to, I guess, for people to get to know me. If you don't know me, that's probably another way to get to know me. You guys that follow me probably get to know me too much. You probably have too many details that you don't even want to know, but there you go. So Rudy's saying that he won't be there. Normally he comes on and tells us about a few things. He likes to count. He loves numbers, and he likes to tell us the time. What time is it, Rudy? Because Rudy, it is 7:38 a.m. on the 26th of December right now. So Rudy, what time is it for you? So yes, Rudy, I will count to 0 to 199. Is it 0 to 100 on the Sources Live for you? Okay, and you can watch it back on the replay. You just put food away. What did you eat? Love to know what you ate. Did you eat something special on Christmas Day, Bill? I cooked for 5 hours and took 20 minutes to eat. Go figure that. Oh, that's pretty much how Christmas goes, right? and Paul's laughing because he's like, that's why I don't celebrate Christmas. That's why I just go to someone's house and just, eat their stuff. Yeah, I get it. Sorry, Bill. We are laughing at you. We're laughing with you, okay? We're laughing with you. I get it. I rushed home yesterday morning from doing my walk so that I could cook. Actually, guys, completely forgot. Guys, I'm doing a live after this with my mum. We're going to make rendang curry. It's probably not appropriate on Christmas Day for my friends in America, but that's all right because I don't do lives just for my friends in America, right? I do lives for me, and I also like to do lives because it documents my life. And more importantly, it documents my mum, because my mum, for some uncanny reason, likes to be on live and likes to communicate with you guys. She thinks it's great. Like, she gets to know the personalities. She asks me questions all the time, like, how's Debbie Sue going? How's so-and-so going? Oh, that Paul guy's a nice guy, isn't he? I said, yeah, he's a bit annoying sometimes. Oh, I'm joking. She knows, like, oh, Mike, he drives a long way to go to work. So she hears our conversations when you guys are talking in the chat, and I talk them back. So she doesn't read the chat, but she listens to my lives, the replays. Sometimes she catches my live. I doubt she's watching us right now, but yeah, she actually likes it. And my mum is 76 years old. I don't know how long we have to with my mum. And isn't it really nice that I get to video her on a live and I keep it on a live? Because if I video it like on my phone, which I've done many times, it's buried on a hard drive somewhere, never to be seen again. But when I do it on a live, it's documented, and I can send it to my sister. If my sister wants to watch it, probably not. But it also documents my mum's cooking of rendang curry. So you guys know that Dora's a foodie, okay? This is the reason why she walks so much, because she loves food. Loves food. If I didn't love food as much as I did, I probably wouldn't have to walk as much as I do. So there might be something in that, but I like walking and I like food, so here I am. And it is windy, guys. This is why probably turn the volume down if you are going to listen long term, or just flip away, because it is quite annoying, this wind, right? I know that. It's very annoying. It's annoying for me to hold the phone, hold the microphone. So I don't think I'm going to be very long with my live today, guys. Just know that I am walking. I'm trying to walk. I've got another hour. I am far behind in my average now, guys. Not far. Yesterday I only managed to do 9.2 kilometres. I'm trying to average 11.11 kilometres a day. Why? Because 11.11 kilometres times 9 days. There's 9 days between Christmas Eve and January 1st. So I divide that 100 by 9, it comes to 11.11 kilometres, which if you are in metric, a metre, like, what do you call it? Oh God, what do you guys do? Anyway, if you're in, oh my God, it is 62 miles, oh my God, miles, kilometres. We do kilometres here in Australia. That's the word I was looking for. So it's 62 miles. This doesn't have the same ring to it. 62 miles holiday. 62 holiday. Holiday 62. Maybe. Holiday 62. Divided by 9 is 6.9 miles a day. So my first day, Boxing Day, oh my God, Christmas Eve, nailed it. I actually ended up doing 14 kilometres that day. So that's probably about 8 miles. So I'm actually up in average. So yesterday, I walked in the morning. I didn't get much walking in because I didn't want to come home stressed about, Christmas Day and making food, because I, walked all my kilometres. So I only did a little bit of walking in the morning, which meant I had to come out later in the afternoon after a food coma, which is a really good idea. This is why I did Holiday 100 or Holiday 62, because, that just lying around on the couch feeling, and then you fill yourself up with some more food later on. That stays on your body, man. I mean, I'm not that person that goes, oh my god, I put on more weight, like my clothes don't fit me. But I will if I don't do something about it. So that's why I'm doing something about it, guys. Oh, there's Susan! Hey, Susan! Hey, Susan! How was your day? I'm just crapping on, guys. You know that. Actually, let me finish my crap on, okay? And then I'm going to say hello to Susan. You guys will say hello to Susan anyway. I'm just going to crap on. Yeah, so yesterday I came back out. Paul was there. He was having a bit of a chat. We were having a bit of a chat about how his, Christmas went, and he was a bit tired from driving. I was telling how I'm in a complete food coma and I just need movement. So I think it's this is why I do Holiday 100, for the movement. To move the food so you can digest, so that eventually you go to the toilet. See, all my conversations end up about toilets, guys. So basically, what am I saying? Yeah, so anyway, yesterday we're walking and I had to do about, 7 Ks or something, and I didn't get them done because it started raining. I had to run for it. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna torture myself and go pull out my, my umbrella, my raincoat. I was already wet by this stage anyway. I could have went home and pulled the treadmill out and did that, but I was like, fuck no. You know what, Dora? Give yourself some peace. You don't need to do your whole average in one day. And like I said, the first day I was actually up Ks. I did 4.4 Ks, 14.4 on Christmas Eve. My average is 11.11. So I actually am up hours or kilometres or miles, whatever you want to look at it. So really, I haven't done the maths, but I'm up sitting pretty with my average. So this morning, I'm actually not going to be able to get my whole average in either. I'll have to come back later on, or maybe not even come back, because my mum has stayed over last night and we are going to cook some rendang curry. So rendang curry is an amazing Indonesian meal that is just phenomenal, guys. I wish you could taste it. Oh, it's spiky time. So it's Boxing Day here in Australia, so obviously everyone's got off. Most people have got the day off, except for main services, police, all the things have to work. Some shops are open, but the supermarket isn't open till 9 o'clock. How rude, hey? How rude. I'm being sarcastic, guys. They should have had another day off. But my mum is staying on this morning because she would like to cook rendang curry for my friends that are coming over tomorrow. My friends are meaning Diego's sister, her husband, and their 2 little kiddies. So we've got we've got Luana, who's 3 years old, and we have Merv. Now Merv is like just turned 1 and he's a unit. You've seen Diego, he's a unit, right? This kid has the Diego genes. Holy shit. He's like a splitting image of Diego. All I can say is I'm so glad I never birthed a child to Diego. I'm actually so glad I never birthed a child in general. But holy shit. This kid is a unit. I mean, I'm not going to show you photos of him, obviously, but just, you've seen pictures of Diego, okay? He's a big guy. This kid is a unit. He's 1 year old and he's a massive unit. He's nearly the same height as his sister, who's 3 years old. It's quite fun. So, Mum cooked us rendang curry for Christmas lunch yesterday. Of course, everyone loves rendang curry. We attacked it. And then we had some last night for dinner. So there's not much left. And my brother-in-law, so to speak, we're not married, Diego and I, but same kind of deal, right? You don't even have to get married these days, you're fucked anyway. Susan understands, once you live in a de facto relationship for more than 6 months, you're screwed. What's theirs is theirs, what's mine's mine, but apparently not. So, he is my brother-in-law, just we're not married. But he loved my mum's leftovers. He loves rendang curry. He loves Asian food. And he's like, oh, goody, I get to try some of your mum's food because he's coming tomorrow. But we just started nailing it. And my sister took some home too. So Mum said, you know what, I will make some, because my mum loves cooking. My mum loves cooking. It's the kind of the Indonesian way that if you're a good cook, you like to cook. You might not share how you cook it. That's the other. Like my mum has tried to teach me how to cook it, rendang curry, but she's one of these people that goes, oh, just a little bit of salt. I'm like, how much is a little bit of salt? You know, people that, like Susan's a baker, right? She has to follow, you know, exact, you know, like this much yeast, that much salt, blah blah, not soil, oh my god, flour. But you know, Mum's like, it's all by taste, like a bit of taste, a bit of this. What's it taste like? Oh my god, I don't know what it tastes like. What's it supposed to taste like? It's very frustrating, Mum. Okay, I'm just saying. Just give us like, you know, quarter a cup. So anyway, I've filmed it many a times, and it's buried in a hard drive. So Mum and I are going to be on a live this morning. You guys don't need to watch it, okay, guys? It's just really, to be honest, it's just documented so that I can go back one day and go, oh yeah, that's how you make rendang curry. I'm sure it won't help me, but I'll give it a crack. Someone might be interested in how to make rendang curry. You know, it's about the algorithm, right? They can like search. That's about they say about YouTube. It's a search engine. So I'll make the live saying how to make rendang curry by an Indonesian person. And maybe someone one day will be like Googling, saying, how do you make rendang curry? And then mine will come up. And then they'll get to watch the banter between my mum and me. And you know what? In years to come, it'll probably be a really, really nice memory for me to have. Me and my mum. Well, Mum making rendang curry. Me filming. Okay. So I have been chatting away, guys. Soil. You heard that bit, Susan. I knew you'd hear that bit. Oh, Susan got here. We had food on our plates and grateful hearts, and that's the most important thing, right? I mean, I'm sure even though Paul's not, you know, a huge Christmas kind of, you know, person, but you know, he drove, you know, many kilometres to have family time with his family for Christmas lunch, and that's something, right? It's about spending people. It's not about, you know, wearing the Christmas shirt. I doubt Paul had a Christmas shirt on. Susan, do you reckon can you imagine Paul in a Christmas flamingo shirt? I should buy one, hey Susan? I should buy one and give it to him when I go to Bali and make him wear it. No, I wouldn't make you wear anything, Paul. But yeah, I don't think we're going to see Paul wearing a Christmas shirt. Though, in saying that, did you wear a Christmas hat yesterday, Paul? You know when you do the bonbons? Did you wear the Christmas hat? Hello, Tamuff. Oh, so it was foggy your way, Bill. 36 to 40 hours of fog weather. Holy shit, wow. Yeah, you don't want to drive in that kind of weather. It's dangerous if you don't have to, eh? I mean, I know Christmas is important, but you know what? I say, safety first, right? And obviously, poor Bill was like cooking for 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours, and obviously his family didn't turn up. But, you know, I think he'd probably be happy with the fact that they were safe and not putting themselves in danger driving in the fog. Because I've got to say, some people are crazy around Christmas time, the way they drive. Alright, concentrate, Dora, let's get up this hill. I had a red shirt on, haha. Oh, I don't believe it. Okay, I need a photo proof. Paul, you need to send me photo proof. I'm sure there was a photo of Christmas. Obviously, I'm not going to put it anywhere. It'll just send it to me. I'll send it to Susan. Susan's worthy. She's not going to send it anywhere. Susan and I want to see Paul Christmas-ived. I don't believe it, though. I don't believe it. No hat. I'm okay. I told them not to drive in it. Yeah. So, Bill, is it possible that they can come like tomorrow or the next day to have the leftovers? Because leftovers are still good. Like, I mean, you know, the 25th is just a day. You could have Christmas on the 26th, you can have it on the 27th. Many people have Christmas early. You don't want to waste your food. Or is it possible that you could, you know, package some up and give some to your neighbours? All right. Paul, this is this really nice spot I like. It's called Scott's Point. So I come up the hill, you got next to the beach, you've always got bush turkey. Anyone want turkey lunch? There's a turkey. I'm not sure it's the same kind of thing though. But it makes me feel like I'm bushwalking. My dad loved this spot too. If I have barbecues, I always try to organise them for here. So I used to work for a company called Ferrero Rocher. Well, they're called Ferrero, but they do Ferrero Rochers. They make Tic Tacs. They're a pretty big confectionery company, right? They're an Italian company. And I worked for them many, many years ago. And we used to have get-togethers because we, staff, we liked each other. And after we finished working together, we'd still catch up like yearly. Of course, that always fades out, right? But we used to come here. So there's a barbecue here. And there's a table. It's, you know, like if it rains, we're kind of okay. Kind of. There's no toilet, so you just got to walk down the hill to the toilet. Your girl Dora always needs to know where the toilet is. I don't have a toilet problem, guys. It's just that I like to be prepared. You know, if you have a couple of drinks, so we used to have a couple of alcoholic drinks. We used to hang Kinder Bueno. I don't know if you guys know what Kinder Surprises. You know the Kinder Surprise animal? Little puff berry thing? I don't know. But we used to have a lot of merchandise. So we used to hang it up here just for a bit of fun and kicks, shits and giggles. We'd drink alcohol. And I turned into a techno, like, you know, I'm a DJ. Woohoo, DJing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. DJ, I'm at the DJ box, barbecuing. Okay, yeah, that's just me and my personality. Oh, water, could have some water. Actually, we'll get water over here. We have water. Just let me get it out of my backpack. Okay, sometimes it's easier to get it out of this machine. Okay, let me turn this around. It's just weird. You don't want to watch me drink water. Because I got it all over my face. Oh, well, you know, there's worse things. Okay. So we're not going to go this way, guys. We're going to go back down this way. So this is one of my favourite places to swim. Scott's Point is like a cove, like a private little beach. It's very, very nice. So this is really beautiful through here. Look at the trees. The gum trees are just spectacular. There's a big Moreton Bay fig with big roots. A lot of native plants. I think they call this the wallum grass. One of the kind of wallum grassy things. My dad would know. I don't know. But like, you can imagine koalas here. I've never seen a koala here, but we've never looked, to be honest. We've never looked. But it'd be amazing if there was koalas. I doubt there would be, because a lot of birds come through here. You see a lot of rainbow, I can see one up there actually, rainbow lorikeet. I can't zoom in, guys. But just imagine a bird with lots and lots of colours on its arms, legs, legs. Now, guys, I might buff out a little bit here. Oh, actually, I think I do buff out, actually. Actually, oh, God. Let me go back up. I don't want to start another live, guys. I feel like, even though my lives go for a long time, I feel bad when I have too many lives. I feel like I'm just like live. So it's better when one live goes for 5 hours instead of having 3 lives that go for, 1 hour each. I probably already have Am I still there, guys? Am I just talking to myself? Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it? Lily. Oh, Lily. Would you like me to sing you happy birthday? Can someone confirm that I'm here? Oh, yeah, here. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Lily, happy birthday to you. And you know what? We're going to do a happy birthday dance for Lily. Everyone, let's dance. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Lily, happy birthday to you. Mwah. Lily, have a wonderful day. Sorry that no one sang happy birthday or said happy birthday to you, but you have strangers across the world singing you happy birthday, dancing at the beach for you. Okay, I don't know if that means anything to you, but it got my heart rate going. So I hope you enjoyed it. And look, smile. Smile. That's Paul. Oh, see you, Paul. Happy walking, happy coffee. I hope Lily was there or she's already flicked out. Otherwise I just dance for no absurd reason. But my heart rate's up. Got a nice sweat happening. Man. Humidity through the roof today. Susan. Oh, Charlie. Hello, Charlie. Happy birthday. Happy Christmas, Charlie. I subscribed, Lily. Oh, Lily. I think Lily's gone. I hope Lily liked my little dance for her. I think she's gone. But anyway. So, Bill, have you thought about what you're going to do with all this extra food that you made? I wish you could send me some food. I'd love to know what you cooked, Bill, if you don't mind asking. Or telling. Love to know what you cooked. Like you said, you cooked for a couple of hours. Okay, that house is for sale, guys. If anyone would like a house across the road from the beach here. This is where I can see sunset. Sunrise. This is the sunrise beach. The other side, behind me, is where you go. Oh, look at this, guys. These guys are doing some boxing at the beach. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh. All right, you already put in the chat. Let me just have a look. Let me go back, guys. Let me go back. I have about 35 pounds left of ham. So I'm going in the freezer for bacon and... Oh, yeah, of course, you can keep that later. Hey, Desert Channel Explorers. Hello, how you going, mate? Paul has been to Scott's Point. Oh, isn't that cool? I mean, I know he's not here anymore, but isn't that cool that Paul actually knows the area that I'm walking? I love that. So it's interesting, guys. You know how I talk about any random thing that I'll talk about, right? So one of my friends, two of my friends, right? Lisa is a girl that I used to work with 25 years ago. I used to sell timeshare. I'll turn it around. I used to sell timeshare. If you're not familiar with timeshare, it's where basically you can't afford a unit at the beach. So, and you don't really want to go to the unit at the beach more than a couple of weeks a year. So basically you're sharing the time. That's traditionally what timeshare is. It's evolved a lot now. But anyway, there is an island over here called Morton Island. There's a timeshare over there. So a guy that I was with for 10 years, I wasn't never married, but my mother-in-law, so to speak, she owned a timeshare there. So every Easter, we used to go over there and have Easter. Now the family grew a bit, so she bought another timeshare. And we used to have 2 timeshare units, fully self-contained, at the beach, at the resort over in Tangalooma. It was amazing every Easter. And those Easter weeks are worth like $3,000-$4,000. The timeshare, when she bought it originally, probably cost her the same price. She has to pay a maintenance fee every year. But, generally there's pros and cons to timeshare. But anyway, I used to sell timeshare. And I'd travel around northern New South Wales in a minivan with a whole lot of other crazy people that we became bonded with, right? One of those people was a friend of mine, Lisa. She's from the UK. She was a backpacker and she answered a crazy ad just like I answered a crazy ad. The ad said, "Do you like Bali?" And I went, "Sure, I like Bali." And I rang up the number back in the day when you used to be able to have, ring up jobs that were in the newspaper. And we're talking about 26 years ago now. And I rang up the phone number and some guy on the other side of the phone completely sold me some idea. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. He said, "Oh, come in tomorrow for a job interview." I went, "Oh, sure." So I came in the next day and I met a whole lot of other people. I met these really cool guys with these cool accents. They were from Scotland. There were 4 guys from Scotland and they were cool guys. They're all about my age. And yeah, they sold me this idea about whatever this timeshare thing that we were selling. And we would go around and do road shows. We would stay in accommodation that the company booked. Basically, it was like a complete piss up. At night, we would get absolutely... And then in the morning, we would sell timeshare. It wasn't very successful, just going to say. The timeshare resort was in Bali. That's how come the ad said, "Do you like Bali?" It was one of the best things I ever did for myself, guys. I'm going to be honest. Always say yes. Sometimes say no. You don't have to say yes to everything. But, it was a great adventure. And, saying yes to that ad got me to start traveling. Those people I worked with, the Scottish guys, ended up making really good friends with them. Along with Lisa, that I'm now about to tell you a story, but I'm now sidetracked on another story. Those guys went back to Scotland and then they started a timeshare company in Ireland and they paid for me to come over and work for them in Ireland. They paid for my accommodation. So, that's how I started traveling, guys. I started traveling before that, mind you, but that was a big way of how I started traveling, was I started, using work as the tool to pay for my accommodation and my flights. So yeah, I went to Ireland and I lived there for 3-4 months selling timeshare. Another great experience. Made some awesome friends. And then with some of the guys, I went to work in the States. Again, they paid for my flights and accommodation. And then that all went pear-shaped and that's how I ended up in Mexico. So anyway, sidetracked. One of the girls I was working with in Australia, selling timeshare in Bali, we were friends, but we weren't like friendly. But somehow through COVID, I've got to say, COVID did a lot of good stuff for some people. Some people didn't do very well out of COVID. A lot of businesses didn't do very well out of COVID. Some people didn't do very health-wise out of COVID. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. But I'm just going to add, guys, because, I just want to keep it real. I didn't take vaccine and I will never take a vaccine. So anyway, so either did my friend Lisa and we bonded over that. So she's in the UK. We haven't seen each other in 25 years. Last year, when I went to Ibiza, I organised that I had 36 hours stopover and I went to visit my friend in Brighton Beach. And do you know how nice it was? I'd been communicating with Lisa like every day on chat. We would just podcast each other all day about life and what was going on with life. And we eventually were able to meet. And she took me to the beach that she used to walk along while she used to send me messages. I mean, obviously I used to walk along this beach before I used to do lives. I used to do a lot of voice notes to my friends. I call it podcasting with Dora or podcasting with Muriara. And it was really beautiful to be able to see where she walks. And then fast track this year, I went to France to watch one of my girlfriends that I made friends with in Mexico. Again, I went to Mexico to sell timeshare. And she was now living in France, married to a French guy. And I went and saw them got married. And on their wedding day, they took me on their walk that they like to go walking on. So now when we're talking on the phone, she goes, "Oh yeah, we went for a walk today." And I'm like, "Oh, where'd you walk?" She goes, "Oh, that walk we took you on?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." She goes, "That's our local walk." So now I'm being put into the place where they walk because of travel, right? And Paul often says when I'm walking through that area that I just turned around at, he goes, that's a really nice area. You know, it's very, very, it looks like the bush, right? And he's been there before, that's why, he knows it. Anyway, I should get back to the chat, guys. Oh, so Susan's saying Ferrero Rochers, your favourite. Yeah, I know, they're good, aren't they? I used to have, you would have loved me, Susan, back then. I know you love me still now, but you would have loved me even more when I used to work for Ferrero Rocher, Susan. I used to have so many Ferrero Rochers on tap in my garage. I had Kinder Surprises, I had all the merchandise, Tic Tacs. They also did, what else did they do? Kinder Bueno was their new one. That's why I got hired to help promote Kinder Bueno. So all my friends' children absolutely love me. They don't love me. They loved all the chocolate. They used to go, oh, can we go see your friend Moriara? You know, the lady that has all the chocolate? They used to call me the chocolate lady. So they used to come over and go straight to my garage and start pilfering stuff. I used to have CD cases and, you know, Kinder Bueno pump, like, not Kinder Surprise, little toys. Yeah, all of the toys that you come in the Kinder Surprises. Because I used to give them away as merchandise for like different promos that we were running at the time. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Before that, I used to work for Cadbury. And yeah, that's when a lot of my friends got very fat. I got very fat. Oh my God. Cadbury's it's not very good chocolate, I'm gonna be honest. It's full of a lot of sugar. I love chocolate, but do yourself a favour and get dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's way better for you. And you know, the reason why I say that is because when I did all the dieting of not dieting, like, you know, the health stuff. You know, I cut sugar out of my life for a while and blah, blah, blah. When you start tasting sugar again, you can really taste the difference in like flavours. I think when you eat a lot of sugar, and like the processed food that we eat, our taste buds change. So when you take it away and when you're eating clean, you really get to taste the flavours. I mean, you guys might think I'm talking bullshit, but that's okay. I'm just sharing my experience. And so basically, yeah, when I taste Cadbury after a clean break of not eating a lot of sugar, I realised I didn't really like the flavour of the Cadbury chocolate. And I loved fruit and nut chocolate. And I could just taste it. I was like, you know what? I don't love it. But then I tasted some dark chocolate, and dark chocolate has got a better flavour. Much better flavour, though it is more expensive. This is the thing, right? Dark chocolate is way more expensive, but it's better quality. Oh yeah, of course, Bill is a diabetic, so yeah, no chocolate for you. I know a long time ago there used to be diabetic chocolate. I think it tasted like shit. But have you ever tasted diabetic chocolate, Bill, or are you just not going to bother? I'd say don't bother. Oh, what did you get as a Christmas present, Susan? I have a feeling, I know you had a wish list out. Did you get something from your wish list, Susan? I know Mike is flipping in and out, Susan. He's making a video. To be graphic, he's in his camper van, filming a toilet about doing a poo in a camper van. No joke. It's probably not doing a poo, he's talking about toilets. And I'm sure that in the video he's going to say, oh, my friend Dora, she loves to talk about toilets. So here I am about, you know, how do you go to the toilet when you're in a camper? So he's giving us examples of that. So he might be a bit sidetracked at the moment. Oh no, he's there. See, I told you, he's lurking in the background. Like, you know how I say Paul's a lurker? So Paul sometimes has me in his ears, like, you know, podcasting with Dora. I say, don't. But, you know, sometimes it's like, you know, subtle background music, noise, white noise. Would you say my voice is like white noise? No, white noise is good noise, isn't it? I'd say I sound like annoying. No, I'm not. I don't know. Does anyone like their voice? When I listen to replays of my videos, I go, oh, far out. God, is that how you sound, Dora? Nah, it's all right. Oh, look, you know what? This is the voice that the world gave me, or God, or the universe, whatever you want to say. So you know what? I'm going to embrace it. Embrace it. It tastes like grit. Oh, you're talking about the chocolate? So Bill is saying about the diabetic chocolate. It tastes like grit. Yeah, it's disgusting. I actually don't think they sell it anymore. I think if you went to a chemist, you probably can get diabetic chocolate. I don't think the turnover is really very good though. I'm going to be honest. I think probably diabetics will probably just go without chocolate, sadly. But yeah, no, when you're diabetic, you really got to watch your sugar levels, right? So I'm really glad that you've got it all under control, Bill. So guys, Bill Myers has been quiet for a while on YouTube. He hadn't been around for a bit, and I was a bit worried about what happened to him because his sugar levels were going up or down. I think it's up. I don't know, but I think you were quite sick. I don't really know too much about diabetes, I'm going to be honest, other than the fact that I don't want it, obviously. So, Bill, can I ask a personal question? Because, you know, you don't have to answer it, obviously. You never have to answer any of my questions, guys. You know that. You just ignore it. Paul ignores a lot of my questions a lot of the time. So, Paul, Bill, can I ask you why you think you have diabetes? Like, is there a reason? I know that sometimes there's no rhyme or reason. Hi, how you going? I know that sometimes there's no rhyme or reason, but is there, can you kind of pinpoint how or why you got diabetes? Did you drink 2 litres of Coke a day? You know, there's a lot of people that do drink 2 litres of Coke a day. I'm just speculating, okay? Again, some people can drink 2 litres of Coke a day and never get diabetes. I'm not saying that you should drink 2 litres of Coke a day. Chocolate? Is that what you're trying to say? That you actually ate way too much chocolate and that's how you've got diabetes? Or there's a delay sometimes in me asking the question and sometimes people are answering? My sugar level was 940, almost in a coma. Fuck. So, okay. Educate us, Bill. Okay, because I don't know really what that means, other than the fact that 940 sounds like it's bad. So, what should your sugar levels be? This is good because guys, I'm actually doing health right now. Like I'm walking, trying to get some pudge off my, the Christmas lunch, right? But can you tell us what should our sugar levels be? And 940, what does it feel like when you get to that level? Other than that you said that you should be in a coma. Give us a bit of education, Bill, because I really think that sharing is caring. You have diabetes, and it's very sad that you have. But if you could educate us and someone in the chat reading this, or me talking it out, and someone watching this on a replay, it could help them. If you could save one person from not getting diabetes, then your work is done, right? All right, I'm back to the car. Sugar should be around 70. Hey, what the fuck? You're at 940. What the okay, fuck me. What were you eating, Bill? Because what were you eating that you ended up with 940 as a sugar level when our sugar level should be 70? Holy shit. Okay, so Mike's got here. My son was 800. Holy shit. you can get into a coma and die from it. Blood level should be 160 or lower. So Mike, you obviously have a bit of experience in this. I drank pop in for 10 years. Okay. So when I said about drinking Coke, I mean, I'm just talking about, soda water. That's it. So drinking that much soda. How much soda would you drink a day? Again, just education, Bill. I mean, I'm not outing you. I'm not, this has happened. You can't take it back. But I think if you could share your story, if you don't mind me talking about it, because I think a lot of people drink a lot of sugar. And that's why I don't even drink the diet stuff, because the diet stuff, even though they say it's, less sugar, it's got the fake stuff in it, and that causes issues too. But again, don't listen to me. Okay, I'm going to get some water, guys. And check just normal food. His pancreas probably stopped working. Your body doesn't produce insulin. That's what happens to my son. Don't eat bread or pop. Yeah, bread is full of sugar. They say there's different kinds of bread, but that's why they say don't eat a lot of white sugar, white bread. Okay, just give me a second, guys. Put it down. Whoops, took it down the wrong way. I'm drinking some hydrolytes. Okay, let me just look at my kilometres. I've done 6,000 steps, and I've done, it doesn't tell me my kilometres, that's crap. I've done 6,000 steps. Okay, hold on a second, guys, I need to flip out of this for a second. I'll be back, okay? I need to do a bit more. I've got another 45 minutes before I have to go home. So let's walk back this way again. And I really do want to know more about diabetes, because I really think that when I was working for those chocolate companies, I used to eat so much chocolate. I would eat, I'm outing myself here, guys, I'm not proud of it, but I'm just telling you, the 250 gram blocks. I don't know what that is for you guys in America, but Susan, if you listen to this, I used to eat a 250 gram, 375, I don't know, what's the normal Cadbury block these days? The normal block, not the family block, but I used to eat a block of it, like, bigger than, double the size of a phone. I'd have that every night. I think I'd even have that for dinner. Probably didn't even have dinner. I just had a block of chocolate. I had a block of chocolate for a night, for about probably a year. I put on so much weight. It was ridiculous. So much weight. And I would give away the chocolate too. And I gave it away to one of my good best friends. And her roommate annihilated it in one weekend. And she put on so much weight. Like the next time I saw her, like a month later, she was like huge. She ate like, I don't know, I reckon I gave them 20 blocks. And she just annihilated it in one weekend, apparently. It was in the fridge. And my friend came home one afternoon and she's like, I love a bit of chocolate that Moriara gave me. And there was no chocolate left. She'd ate it all. So yeah, chocolate is it's bad. Very bad. What? I'm going to have a bunch of people jump on my live? Why is that? They're coming. Oh, it's a source raid. Fucking bloody Doran. I owe him now once. That means I have to owe him twice. Oh, okay. Let me pretty myself up. Am I pretty? Surprise, the source is on its way. I knew that. So this is like a thing we've got now. Like I have to I have to do this back to him. I already owe him one. Now he's gonna have to owe him twice. Source raid. Hey Clayton, how you going, mate? Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Telephone raid. What does a telephone raid mean? Is this a new thing? Should I go to a telephone? What does telephone read mean? Hey, hey, tie. If I eat anything with sugar, it takes 3 months to get out of my system. Sauce raid. Man, Doran, you got me. You've got me twice now. I owe you now twice. Happy Christmas from my beach to... Are you on the beach? Oh, I wish we could have done a live together side by side. So, Doran, I actually have my drum in my car. Should I go get my drum? Doran. I'll go back to the car. Oop. Hey, hello, welcome to my beach. I didn't bring it. Oh, you didn't bring your drum. Okay, well, let's keep on walking, guys. Welcome, guys. Merry Christmas to you guys in the Northern Hemisphere. So Doran's obviously in Maui. Clayton, you are in... I'm not sure. I can't remember where you were from, Clayton, again. You have to remind me, Clayton, where are you from? Miss G, my favourite auntie. Hello. Hey. Whoops, don't show children. So guys, it's very windy where I am. You might want to turn the volume down because it is very, very windy. So there's a lot of turbulence on my flight, guys. There's a lot of turbulence, right? Should I do a jumping for joy for you guys? I'll wait till you have a few more people on and then I'll do a jumping for joy. We're teleporting here. I just did 1 hour beach live. Okay, cool. Should I do a jumping for joy for you guys? Let me know in the chat who would like a jumping for joy. On my airline, I offer jumping for joy instead of snacks because snacks are bad. It is very, very windy here, guys. But anyway, let's me go down to the beach, guys, because Doran just did a live on his beach. How was your beach today, Doran? You're a wind protector. What's a wind protector? Okay, guys. We're doing a jumping for joy. Okay, we're going to do a jumping for joy. Let me just get my backpack off. All right, ready? We're going to do a jumping for joy. Jump. Ready? There you go, guys. That's a jumping for joy. I don't even have a Santa hat for you. Normally I have a Santa hat in my backpack, but I don't have one today. Let me just plug in again. So I'd love to know how everyone celebrated Christmas, guys, since it's Christmas Day for you guys. So Merry Christmas. This is Boxing Day here in Australia. It is 8:23 a.m. here in southeast Queensland. This is where I live, a place called Redcliffe. See you, Susan. It's a bit overcast today. That's why we've got the wind. So how are you guys going? How was Christmas, guys? Love to know how your Christmas was. Clayton, what'd you get up to for Christmas? Doran already sent me a message saying that he and Deb just had a quiet meal between them and that later on he was going to go out and do a live. So Doran, this time right now, what time is it now for you, Doran? Because Doran and I are going to try to organise a steel drum off. If you guys know the steel drum, I've got a steel drum in my boot that I carry, and Doran's got one too, but he just didn't bring it to the beach. But we could organise that, Doran. You went to the casino. You had a good time. Cool. Whereabouts are you going, Clayton? Remind me, where are you? What state are you in? And a simple family life. Whereabouts are you? Happy birthday and happy Christmas. Guys, just to be graphic, because you guys, a lot of the time, oh my gosh, look at this fish. It's dead. But guys, you know what? I saw a dead snake here, guys. A week ago, there was a dead snake here on the beach. I've never seen a dead snake before on a beach before, but it was dead. It was disgusting. And I had to ring the council because it was still there 2 days later and it was minging. And like, you know, a lot of people swim here. A lot of people swim in this area. There's a toilet block here. And yeah, it was a dead snake literally here. And that'll just freak you out because I know Miss G loves snakes and her son Jay loves snakes. I said I would actually screenshot that live and actually make it into a video and send it to Gina and say, hey Jay, watch this. Because honestly, when I was on a live and I walked up to it, I nearly died. I mean, guys, I'm Australian. I don't love snakes. I have a healthy respect for snakes, but you know, I was a bit worried about, was it alive? What's it doing on the beach? Because you don't normally find snakes on a beach, guys. Just going to be honest. And even Susan was like, fucking back away, don't go near it. I didn't touch it, obviously. I backed away. But then 2 days later, I came back and it was still there. So I realised it's dead. I rang the local council. And they're supposed to get someone to come and take it. Like if you find a dead animal on the beach or an animal that's, you know, injured or something on the beach, the local council are supposed to come and take it away. But they didn't take it away. A day later, it was still there. And then I don't know what happened. Someone might have buried it. No, it wasn't a sea snake. Gina, it wasn't a sea snake. It was actually a snake. So my beach, right? So down this way, I mean, you can't see anything, guys, but Brisbane City is the capital of my state, Queensland. Is kind of like, it's 30 minutes this way, but the mouth of the river, there's a Brisbane River that snakes through the Brisbane and it comes out into the ocean. So basically anything that goes down the Brisbane River ends up here eventually. Like, you know, when there's really bad storms, this beach will end up with like a lot of driftwood, a lot of rubbish, a lot of weird things. So, I mean, I've never seen it before, but obviously, you know, snakes die. It might have fallen into the water up the river and it basically floated all the way down and then it ended up on this beach. But, you know, snake awareness is you don't touch any snake. Even if it looks dead, don't touch it. Just leave it and back the hell away. And so it wasn't a brown snake. So brown snakes are like the really dangerous snakes here in where I live. It was kind of, I actually think it was a python. Python snakes are kind of whitish. But again, I don't know. I'm not a snake expert. It was also swollen. I mean, actually, when the first day I saw it, so Miss Gina, I will find the live, and my lives, I do so many lives, guys, it's probably buried in a million lives. It was last week, but for about 3 or 4 days, every time I did a live, I walked past the snake. It was crazy. And everyone was freaking out. Hey, Justin, I'm just talking about you up the river. My friend Justin Powell lives over that way. He lived on the other side of the Brisbane River. Hey, Justin, did you have a good Christmas yesterday? So we're talking about snakes at the moment, guys. Bill's got sunbathing and it got cooked. We will also collab on drums sometime. A bit tomorrow. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we'll definitely do a drumming collab. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, We both have this little steel drum. It's only the size of like your hand pretty much, not very big. But it has this amazing music. It's like a xylophone, but not a xylophone, if that makes any sense. You have to be there to believe it. Anyway, one day there will be a Source Dora drum off. And it's not about a drum off. No one's better than anyone else. We all have different styles, right? I'm not a professional. I just play the drum. So a couple of times a week, I've been doing silent lives. I'm not talking about those silent lives that people just have stills on. I'm talking about I actually just walk along this beach and I shut up. So a lot of my friends in my community, they love me, but they also love the fact that if I shut up for a while, they could actually just enjoy the beach and the sound. So when I do a silent live, I walk along the beach, I don't talk. I do a bit of sign language. I'll say hi in the sand to everyone. And then at the end, I do a drum session. The last time I did it last week, I did a drum session at the start, and I did a silent walk, and then I did then I did the drums at the end. So I don't actually have, there's sound, but basically you just hear the sounds of the ocean. And some people like it, they find it very meditative. And that's kind of nice, isn't it? Am I wearing shoes, Dora? Yes, I am. Oh, guys, look. Look at my shoes. Look at my socks. I've got platypuses. A lot of you guys came over one day when I was doing a platypus chase. That is a platypus, guys. I've got platypus socks. Do you like my platypus socks, guys? I also have duck socks. Okay. Now I can't see. Alright, go back the other way. So guys, just a shameless plug here. My mum is staying over with me at the moment, and my mum's a really, really good cook. She's Indonesian. I'm obviously half Australian. I was born in Australia, but my mum is Indonesian. And my mum does really, really nice cooking. So I'm about to, hold on. I'm about to do a live with my mum, probably about an hour's time, maybe an hour and a half. They'll be cooking with Dora and my mum. I won't be cooking, I'll be filming, but my mum cooks really amazing food. And I talk about that YouTube is like a new age photo album. Like, you get to capture all the video footage. Like, I love taking videos. But if you're like me, it ends up being stored on a hard drive and never to be seen again. Whereas if you put it on YouTube, someone else might get to enjoy it. But it's easy to find. Like, if I want to go back and look at videos I took when I was in Samoa, like in May I was in Samoa. And Samoa is such an amazing country. And I've not even filmed, I've done one video edit of my trip to Samoa. But the rest of it has been done on lives. So I can go back and look at footage on my lives, and I can send it to my friends, and they say, "Oh, how is Samoa like?" I just send them a video from on my YouTube, and it sounds a bit dickish, I know, but it's just a way of keeping a new age photo album. So my mum is 76 years old, guys. I know this is really annoying. The sound is really bad, but my mum is 76. Who knows how long she's going to live for, and I get to document some of our adventures together on a live. So if you'd like to see what rendang curry is like, it's an Indonesian curry. It's amazing. We have friends coming over tomorrow. Diego's family's coming over tomorrow for Christmas lunch. So my mum is going to cook us some rendang curry and some fried rice. So if you'd like to know how to make fried rice and rendang curry, check out my channel in about an hour, maybe 90 minutes. The shops don't open till 9 o'clock here in Australia, or in Brisbane here, so it is 8:32. So I said to my mum, I just do some walking, and then I come home and we'll go to the shops and we're going to buy some stuff, ingredients, to make the rendang curry and fried rice. So if that is any interest to you, check it out. If not, it's okay. But I've got it documented for my family. So if we ever want to watch, know how to make my mum's secret rendang curry, we can watch my live. Oh, Clayton says we don't want you to shut up. No, I think I was just being sarcastic. My friends love me, but they also like a little bit of solace too. Like, you know, there is something very special about walking along the beach with no sound, like as in no one talking in their ear. And it was a bit of a challenge at first because everyone thought I wouldn't be able to do it. I proved them goddamn wrong. Alright, we'll go back this way. It's much better when we walk this way, guys. So Justin's giving Miss Gina a bit of an education about snakes. Miss Gina is never going to come to Australia, Justin. Her son has vowed never to stop in on Australia because everything here will kill him. He's got a thing about spiders, hasn't he, Gina? He hates spiders. He's so scared of spiders. And then I freaked him out one day. I did a live with a snake handler. He was like giving a snake awareness chat. And I purposely did a live so that he could see about, you know, snakes aren't that bad. They're just living their best life. Just don't play with them. Don't touch them, right? All right. Yeah, guys, I'm on the source. What is it? 1 p.m. PST. What does that PST stand for? Post Standard Time. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 7 a.m. Brisbane time on Sunday morning. I'll be on a live. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be off. Guys, I'm going to head off anyway. Thanks for being there. And that was interesting, a Doran sauce again. That means I now owe Doran 2 Doran sauces. God damn. Oh, right. Oh, look at this, guys. Someone's trying to kayak and they fell over. Mark, are you any good at kayaking? This guy is not any good at kayaking. Poor guy. He's suffering. It's not probably easy out there. It's a bit blowy. It's a kayak. It's not a boat, it's a kayak. It's one of those, like, they're not really for like oceans like this, it's more for flat rivers. And normally this beach is quite flat, guys. The other guy's doing okay. He's having a good old time. This guy on the side, he's not doing very well. That must be mum and dad saying, this must be Christmas presents, guys. So that's mum and dad going, okay, you suck. Oh, hold on. Here comes Granddad. Granddad's going to give us some advice, right? Whole family action happen here, guys. Here we go. Granddad's going to... Granddad's going to get in. Okay, Granddad's going to say, here, this is how you do it, guys. This is how you do it. Isn't this lovely? All right, Granddad, show him what to do. Oh, look at it go, Granddad. Will Granddad get toppled? What do you reckon, guys? No, Granddad looks like he's got it going on. Go, Granddad. Oh. Look at him, he's going for for it. He's doing well. There we go. My granddad and there's a grandson out there. Isn't that lovely? And this is the spirit of Christmas, guys. Is families getting together. You've got a grandson. That's a granddad. That's mum and dad on the beach with their other son that fell out of the boat. Now you've got granddad and grandson going for a little kayak together, having a little giggle, having a chat. Isn't that lovely? Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the sauce raid, guys. I haven't done my whole... Let's flip out and see how many Ks I've done. So I've done 5.6. I'm keeping myself accountable, guys. 5.6 Ks. I need to do 11.11 is my average every day. So that means I'll be coming back this afternoon for a walk, guys. So there'll be I'm going to be live and all day. So anyway, guys, if you're interested in a cooking session with my mum, not me cooking, my mum cooking, I'll check you out in about an hour, 2 hours time, okay, guys? But anyway, Merry Christmas, guys. Spend some time with your family or doing something amazing for yourself. Self-care is amazing. And thank you for being here. And yeah, thanks for Sauce Ray. That was always fun. It's always fun to, meet some new people and show them my local beach and see what I get up to. Anyway, peace, love, and keep going. Bye.